Hello again everyone, Age of June here, and we are back with another League of Legends Shoutcast. This one has a few names that we know. I believe we know of Inorashi. I'm pretty sure I've cast a game with that person in it, as well as chupatroopa. And then it's got Crs Vooby, which is Voyboy's smurf that Riot, not Blizzard, Riot gave him to go ahead and test out some of their things. A lot of the leveling process from what I understand. So we are getting into this game a little later than I expected. This is because for some reason, well actually I know why. The last patch, the casted.in that I usually use, it got broken because the pathways are messed up or something. So I wasn't able to get in using that, otherwise I would have been right at the very beginning. So I had to go ahead and log into the client. Luckily, it was a featured game as well, so I was still able to go ahead and spectate. Ooh, in comes another gank, aka Beast Mode by Fiddle getting attacked there. Draining life out of Jarvan, but he's not able to kill him. Nice little grab there on Shen. And now Shen's in a bit of trouble. There's the Ignite. He is really low. I don't think he's going to go down unless they are able to... No, he is going to live through this. He is going to be forced back because of it, though. So, he's going to miss out on a little bit of XP there. Not a bad gank at all. And Jarvan thought he was safe, but nope, didn't end up happening. So, let's go ahead and take a look at the people here. I'm kind of interested to see Thresh top. That's kind of unusual. We've got a Thresh top, played by Chupatroopa, versus the Shen that we just saw, played by iSmurfy. Nice grab there. And, not bad at all. We've got Crs Vooby mid, playing Zed, versus Orianna, played by Neverlike. Down bot lane, what skin is this? I don't know. I didn't notice in the loading screen. I'll have to take a look at it later. Ooh, oh my, he got really low there. What happened to him? Let's see, she did a little bit of damage there. I want to see exactly what happened. Did he take a tower shot? Well, one tower shot, two tower shots. Yep, that's what happened. Wow, that pretty much killed him almost. Alright, so anyway, back down here, we've got this Ezreal with the skin that I don't know, played by Haeza, versus Inorashi playing Leona. Not versus, with Inorashi playing Leona. Oh, good attempt there, but no. The Blitzcrank is played by Scruntee, and he is versus... Oops, that's not it. Leona, played by Inorashi, like I already said. The Vayne is played by zylche. Finally, we've got the junglers. We've got Jarvan, played by Rathul, versus Fiddlesticks, played by aka Beast Mode. I do know, well, aka Beast Mode 2. I do know that I've seen aka Beast Mode before. At the time, he was doing pretty much exclusively Annie, although he did then have a couple games on Fiddlesticks jungle as well. So that seems to be his main champions. He either plays Annie mid or Fiddlesticks jungle, from what I've seen. And it's always interesting to see, especially with his Annie mid, because he does very few CS. Every time I see him, very few CS, and it's really confusing. But a lot of those games he ends up winning anyway. He ends up coming back in the late game and doing actually pretty well. They ganked there. Nice play by the Leona there. I really liked that. He punched her that way, but she said nope and just grabbed herself back in and actually used that E as an escape instead of an engage, which is pretty unusual. Oh, flash in. The Vayne was forced to jump out, but they were able to go in on the Ezreal. Ezreal got really low. I think the Ezreal's going to die. He does die. There's first blood. The Jarvan was tanking the tower. I think he's going to get at it perfectly fine. And he actually takes down the Leona too. I thought he was going to die there, but he did not. Voyboy's on his way down to take them out. I don't think he's going to be able to get there in time, however. Although, with these guys sticking around, he might be able to. He's coming in now, and he's going to see them there. There is the ulti from him. She's going down. Is he going to be able to take anybody else down? I don't think so. No, he ends up going down to Blitzcrank. So I don't really think that's worth it, as it only gave another kill to them. He did end up killing the Vayne, which is great, but he gave a kill as well, and that is definitely not great. Fiddlesticks is on his way mid, though. He's going to go ahead and try to prevent Orianna from taking this tower. Obviously going to happen. She's not going to be able to do it anytime soon anyway. Thresh top. Like I said, it's very strange to see Thresh top. You don't normally see that. I mean, in the LCS you do, but only because he's supporting the AD carry. You don't really see him top lane solo. That's very unusual. When he first came out, it was fairly common because people, trying to see where he'd fit in and everything. But he falls off kind of hard late game. I mean, he's got a lot of damage with that E, but the fact that it charges up means that you don't want to be hitting too often so that you can charge it up. So a lot of times you don't see Thresh played in a solo lane simply because of the fact that he doesn't scale all that well later. But we've got somebody going for it, and we'll have to see how it ends up turning out. He does have a lot of utility, so it may end up working out for them, but I really don't know. Fiddlesticks, is he 6? He is 6. And it looks like he's wanting to come in for a gank. He's picked up by this ward, though. So he's probably not going to go for it. He may end up going for a tower dive, though. I mean, he's still sticking around. And there we go. There's his ulti. He's coming in now. The Vayne punts him out, but he's still going in on the Blitzcrank. There's the Shen ulti. The Blitzcrank goes down. Leona goes down to Vayne. So as of right now, it's definitely not worth it for them. But I have a feeling that the Fiddlesticks is going to go ahead and tank this. There we go. He is tanking it now. And is he going to let... Yes, he flashes out and lives. So not bad at all. The Shen ulti was canceled by the fact that the Blitzcrank died there. In comes Orianna, though, trying to go in. And the Ezreal and Fiddlesticks are going in on her. In comes the Zed as well. And the Orianna and Jarvan are forced to fall back. So this will not result in a kill for them. And they may end up taking a decent amount of damage and being forced to go back from this. Fiddle's ulti is down at least, so he will not be doing that. But it looks like, there we go, Zed's going in. There is the ulti there from Ezreal as well, and I think she may end up dying. She does die to that. The Blitzcrank's coming in to try to do some stuff. The ulti's going to happen. The Voyboy is a little too escape heavy to get out of it. I was wrong. Apparently his cooldown was such that he was not going to be able to do it. Now the Fiddlesticks is going down as well. The Leona went in to try to help, but I don't think that's going to happen. Jarvan may end up going down, but I don't think so. Ezreal goes down to Vayne now, and the red team really just massively overstayed their welcome there. And there is an ace. What happens top to Thresh? A little bit farther. There we go. Okay, so Thresh is pretty high health, and this is where all that action is happening down bottom. Had the red team backed off right about now, right after killing Orianna, they would have been fine. Okay, so that's what happened. Shen went ahead and taunted the Thresh under tower, and it was enough to take him down. So very nicely played there. And yeah, this is where everything goes wrong for that red team. Fiddlesticks dies. Leona tries to save Ezreal. Ezreal sticks around, and that flash was not good on his part. He goes down. And final kill there on the Leona, resulting in the ace for the blue team. Ouch. Just ouch. That went really bad really fast. And really, like I said, had they backed off after killing Orianna, they probably would have been fine. But they didn't. They really overstayed their welcome, and they paid the price for it. Lots of kills down, and the Vayne and Blitzcrank are getting to get a lot of damage on this tower, and they may actually be able to take it. They're getting it down pretty fast. The increased armor is long gone, so they are going to be able to do a lot of damage to it, and I don't think they'll quite be able to take it unless they decide to tank it, but it looks like they're not. They're going to go ahead and leave it up with 300 health, which is just very few shots from Vayne. So it's going to go down very soon. MIA ping there from Thresh saying, hey, don't know where Shen is? I do. But he's actually looking like he's going to go ahead and invade here or ward this bush. Ward the bush it is. What was that? Orianna. Voyboy was forced back by the Jarvan there. And it's not too bad. He'll come back in a moment. The Jarvan's going down, picked up by that ward from Leona. Oh, did he get that? I want to see. Vayne is going in on the golems here. And I know we saw the Ezreal ulti. I just want to see if he ended up getting the kill on it, just for curiosity's sake. He did get the kill on it. She got nothing out of that. Ouch. Very nice. I mean, it was only double golems, but it's still kind of funny. Just stealing the double golems there, depriving her. In comes a gank from Fiddlesticks. The ulti comes in. Zed's going in. Down goes the Orianna. Now it's Jarvan's trying to get out. I have a feeling Jarvan's going to escape this with no problem. He is indeed. Voyboy tanks a tower shot, but nothing dangerous there. Not bad at all. And now Thresh looks like he's going to come down to ward as well. There we go. There's the ward. Plenty of warding versus that Jarvan. Jarvan actually can still gank, though. The fact that Thresh put the ward here means that Jarvan can jump straight into that bush, and Thresh will have no idea. Granted, that does mean that Jarvan will have to wait around in that bush until his flag and such come back off cooldown. But he can still do it without the Thresh knowing. And that could end up being a very successful gank. And is he going to do it? Yeah, it looks like that's exactly what he's working on doing. He's going to go jump in there, but Fiddlesticks is there. Is he? Is he? No, he's not. He's waiting in this bush. And looks like they're waiting for the tower dive here. Because it looks like Fiddlesticks and Thresh are thinking about it. In goes the Jarvan now. And immediately just walks him back. So, never mind that. Yeah, there we go. Didn't end up happening there. The Blitzcrank, Vayne, Ezreal, Leona, little bot lane down here. Nothing much happening. Red team forced to be very cautious now that the blue team got so fed. Now any pull from Blitzcrank means they're dead, so they've got to stay way back from him. Orianna just walking around. Oh, she's taking the Wraiths there, which means no Wraiths for Jarvan, although it didn't get cleared. So he does get Wraiths after all. What is Fiddlesticks doing? Is Fiddlesticks coming down for a gank? I really don't know. He is coming down for a gank. He's not going to be picked up by this ward, but he will be picked up by this ward. So Blitzcrank is going to see him there. And the Blitzcrank is actually in a little bit of trouble there because he was picked up by that ward. So the entire bot lane is coming at him. Jarvan's here to help. In comes a teleport there from Zed. It looked like that was the Shen ulti. Sorry, not Zed. Zed went in on Orianna. There we go. Did a lot of damage to her there. Oh, nice. Okay. And there's the Shen ulti. Is he going to escape? No, the Zed does not escape that. But it ends up being a 1-for-1, which isn't too bad. It does end up working out in the blue team's favor, however, because they did get that extra kill. Nice flash pull there from the Blitzcrank. Fiddlesticks went ahead and feared the Vayne, but I think he's still going to end up going down. In comes the Leona and Ezreal. Down goes the Fiddlesticks, but Vayne goes down as well. Jarvan got the kill on Fiddlesticks, whereas Ezreal got the kill on Vayne. So that was definitely, I think, better for the red team. Because the jungle, I mean, yeah, it's great having a kill on Jarvan, but having a kill on the AD carry is so much better. Is he building Triforce? No, I don't think so. We'll see, though. I mean, he may be building Triforce. It does look like it. Because he's got the Sheen, he's got the Phage, and it looks like he's building Zeal here. So I think he may actually be going Triforce, which you don't see anymore on Ezreal. The blue build Ezreal came along and completely knocked that off. And really, it just hasn't recovered since then because the Frozen Mallet was found to be so much more powerful than Triforce. As it does do that slow 100% every time, whereas the Triforce does not. However, I mean, the Trinity Force is still good. It's just not quite as good. This is great for Fiddlesticks, being able to get every blue buff this time. Ooh, is she going to be able to do this in time? Yeah, easily. Oh, in comes the Ezreal, though, doing a lot of damage to her. She punts him back. Flash jump there from the Leona, and it looks like Vayne may end up going down. Oh, slowed. In goes the Leona. She's trying to get this. Had Ezreal followed up, Vayne would now be dead. Instead, he did not. It looks like Blitzcrank is still going to die. Blitzcrank does die, but Vayne did not. Again, had that Ezreal just come, she would have died there. And I have a feeling Leona is not happy with the outcome of that because it could have been 2 kills, but it ended up being only 1. I mean, it's better than a kill and a death, though, so. Hey, it wasn't too bad, but it still could have been better by a lot. It was very nice playing from Leona there. Flash, jump, stun, everything. She really pulled that one off, and it just was not able to follow up on it. There's no pink ward here. Does she have a pink ward? She does not have a pink ward. So the blue team knows that the red team is going in on this. Fiddlesticks, he has smite. Yes, he does have smite. So I have a feeling we're going to see a nice little smite battle here. Jarvan's probably going to jump in. There we go. And Zed actually gets the kill. So neither jungler got that kill. Instead, it ended up going to Zed. There we go. The Leona is dead. Fiddlesticks is dead. Ezreal's trying to take down the Jarvan, but he's going to be forced to jump over the wall, I believe. And fail jump. So he's going to die too. Goodbye. Zed manages to escape. This is like the third time I've seen Ezreal miss a jump. So he's really not doing too well on his E's this game. Really needs to work on those, I think. And Blitzcrank says, I'm going to kill this ward. Doesn't matter now anyway, because the red team did manage to get that dragon, which means they're actually keeping up pretty decently in gold. They are currently approximately 2 gold behind, 2.4. 2.4k behind, and that's really not too bad considering the fact that they're almost half the kills. So, ooh, a red team turret destroyed there, so there is more global gold for the blue team, and they're increasing their gold lead. MIA ping from Thresh. Okay. Yeah, that was an MIA ping from Thresh. Earlier, I think I said it was an MIA ping from Thresh, but when it was actually an MIA ping about Thresh. So let's see what happened here. Looks like a nice little engagement here. Orianna killed Zed, but I want to see how. She's just dancing there. Oh, the ulti, and she's just able to destroy him there. Very nicely played by her. And his ulti was on cooldown, so he was not able to get out. It looks like Leona's actually going to go down as well. Nice pull there from the Blitzcrank, which resulted in that double kill. And Fiddlesticks, hopefully he's able to get down here in time, or they're going to lose this tower too. Now, it looks like they are going to lose this tower. I don't think he could take this alone. So down goes the second tower for the blue team, and they end up widening the lead some more, and they're going into this tower as well, which is pretty big. And I think they're going to be able to get this. Ezreal and Fiddlesticks are not going to be able to do it. In comes Fiddle with the ulti. He's doing a lot of damage to Orianna. Orianna goes down to the Fiddlesticks. And the Jarvan ends up taking down the Ezreal, though. And there is the pull from Blitzcrank. Flash out from the Fiddlesticks. So the tower's not gone. And they did end up getting a kill, but they died as well. There we go. In goes the Zed on the Jarvan. Jarvan is dead, and he knew it, so he just stopped there. Fiddlesticks actually got the kill. It looks like Zed's trying to take down the Vayne. Does he have ulti? He does have ulti, so I do kind of wonder if he's going to go in. He does go in, ends up getting the kill on the Vayne. Going in, Leona's taking the tower. Down goes the Blitzcrank to the Leona, and the Shen failed to flash over the wall, so Zed was able to finish them off. And it actually looks like Fiddlesticks is wanting to go in on Baron, which is kind of surprising. 18-minute Baron is not a common occurrence, but it is actually okay due to the fact that it is a Fiddlesticks. I mean, he can just drain tank it, and he'll be pretty well okay. Not too shabby at all. He does have blue as well, so he's got that cooldown reduction, which means he's going to be able to take this. And the blue team really has no idea because they've got no wards. So this is going to be a free Baron for the red team as long as they can get out before Orianna gets here. They are indeed. Red team knows it because they heard the roar. And there we go. There is the clearing by Orianna. And they're actually going in on the Ezreal and Thresh combo here. Thresh attempted to grab there, didn't end up happening. He's now trying to escape this. I think he's going to go down. He does not have flash. Flays the Jarvan back, and actually the Ezreal came back in. Ulti came out from Jarvan, and the Ezreal coming back in was enough to make it so that Thresh could escape and then walk into Blitzcrank. Blitzcrank actually may end up coming out of this behind, but in comes the Shen as well, so down goes Thresh. In the meantime, we've got these guys up here. Leona's coming up as well. She's picked up by this ward, though, so the blue team knows she's there. And it looks like the rest of the blue team outside of Vayne is really grouping up here. Nice flash out by the Ezreal. Not flash, but Ezreal flash. And he ended up escaping that, so there we go. There is an E that was successful by him. And we've got Zed just pushing down mid here. Entire blue team is top, so he's going to get this tower. And he may end up getting the inner tower too if they don't react very quickly, but I have a feeling that's not going to happen. Orianna's back and Blitzcrank's back, so I don't think he's going to be able to take the tower. He'll get a little bit of damage on it, if nothing else, just because of minions, but he's not going to be able to take it. Now, in comes the Blitzcrank, and Zed is forced to fly away. Nice pull there, Blitzcrank. It's a good attempt, but a no. And down goes the second tower for the red team. Boom. Not bad at all. The fact that those guys went back meant that there were 3 people here and they were able to push this lane down alone. Zed's grabbing the Wraiths here. Down bottom, we've got Vayne going in on the Golems again. And I don't think Ezreal's going to steal them this time. No, imagine that. That would have been kind of funny if it did. Just see a random Ezreal ulti. Haha, I still know. But no, didn't end up happening. Down bot, we've got somebody saying they're going down there on the blue team, interestingly enough, even though it's already pushing. So it looks like they're thinking about going in on this tower as well. But I don't think that's going to happen. It's probably just saying, hey, watch out. It actually could be Shen. It looks like it is Shen coming down. He is really good at split pushing, so I guess that does kind of make sense. So he's going to be able to come down here, split push. His ulti's back up, so he can go in anytime he needs to. Blitzcrank is coming in on the Thresh here. Very nice dodge there from Thresh. And he's waiting around in the bush here, and looks like they do end up chasing them back. Blue team's kind of grouped mid. Ezreal went ahead, came on up here. He did see that they were looking like they're going to go in on a little fight there. And nice damage there from Orianna. She's not bad at all. Back ping from the blue team. Shen is still split pushing. He can come in anytime he wants. But as of right now, it would end up being a 5 versus 4 because of the fact that Vayne is so very far away. However, the red team is not really showing any signs whatsoever of engaging at the moment. And it looks like they're actually going to fall back. Zed's going to go bot to go ahead and defend against that Shen. Ninja versus Ninja. And he is going to be pushed back. We've got Thresh and Fiddlesticks going top. Blue team going in on the dragon down here. I don't think they're going to be contested at all. They're going to get this dragon with no problem. Fiddlesticks is coming on down here. No wards, so the blue team has no idea, and it may end up going in on the Orianna. There we go. There is the Fiddlesticks. Ulti has not hit anything yet, and it ends up being a completely wasted ulti. Very nice pull there from the Blitzcrank, but the Leona says hello, and it looks like Blitzcrank is probably going to die here. Shen ulti comes out, the ulti from Leona, and ends up landing on the Vayne, so she's forced back. And there we go. There is the Jarvan ulti. Ezreal jumps out, but I think he's still going to go down. He does go down to Shen. Down goes the Fiddlesticks to Shen as well. Fiddle was able to take down Vayne beforehand, though. And is Voyboy going to be able to clean it up? He's not going to be able to clean it up, but he does kill the Blitzcrank. And the Orianna actually gets the shutdown gold on him. Jarvan's chasing the Leona down. She is not going to escape this. Not at all. She's going to go down to the Jarvan. Thresh is actually up here. He's at full health, so he's probably going to try to... Oh, very nice juke by her. I can't believe she's still alive, honestly. There we go. Down she goes. Thresh is defending the tower, failing, and he ends up going down. And the Orianna's just staying right up... Oh, never mind. I was about to say she's staying right inside the box and not getting hit by it, but she does end up getting hit by it. But the rest of her team coming up means that Thresh is going to go down as well. Was not an ace, but it was really close. Good attempted ulti there. Had a hitter, which actually got pretty close, but she was going over to check around blue. Had she not done that, she would have died. But she did end up escaping that, and she's going back now. As well as Jarvan. And I'm not sure if the red team is going to go ahead and group up. Ooh, I like this. I can't actually see that now. Baron will be respawning in a minute 55, or a minute 50 now. So we'll be seeing that fairly quickly, and we'll probably see some, at least a little bit of contesting there. I'm not sure completely, though. Blitzcrank has warded it, so the blue team will know. But I don't know if the red team will go ahead and go in on it. Ooh, let's go see what's happening down there. Sorry. Alright, we know we saw the Fiddlesticks ulti there. We've got Jarvan here and Orianna as well. And looks like the Fiddlesticks ulti's from right here. In he goes. Jumps right in on that Orianna. She's not getting too low there, but in comes the Zed. The Orianna does go down to the Zed. Blitzcrank pull ends up working against him, though. Jarvan lands the trap under the tower. Not trap, but the ulti under the tower. Leona says, I don't care, I'm Leona. And ends up being a 1-for-1 Orianna for Fiddlesticks, which is not bad at all. Not bad at all. And Shen's going to go ahead and head back. Dragon has a minute left. I have a feeling we're going to see Leona warding up around Dragon, or Baron, not Dragon. Baron pretty soon. Let me see something. Is this here? Oh, it is here. Excellent. I thought that was in the next patch, but apparently it is here. So in the next team fight, I will go ahead and start using this, as it is actually something I want to see. Does that... Oh, nice. I like that. Okay, so we're going to be seeing some use out of that. This is the new team fight screen. where you see this and it shows everybody who's not close, which is, you know, everybody because I'm only looking at Leona, but it shows the effective health of the team. So we actually get to see which team is coming out ahead. So that's kind of awesome, and I will be using that now that I know it's actually in this patch. I thought it was in the next patch, but I guess I was wrong. I was starting to wonder because of the fact that the Baron thing here, because I did know that that was in there. In goes the Vayne on the Thresh. Thresh is not going to come out of this ahead. He's going to try to escape this. He does manage to slow her. She slowed him as well, but there's a second slow from him. He's trying to get out. Tried to grab the golems there, but that's not going to happen. In comes the Blitzcrank, and Thresh is gone. Ends up going down to the Blitzcrank, though, so that's not too bad. We've got 3 mid versus 3, and not much there. A little bit of harass there from Fiddlesticks and Ezreal, but nothing too bad. Zed is just split pushing top, and it looks like Ezreal's going to go ahead and go back. Baron is live. The Leona ward is here to pick up any decisions from the blue team to go in. And Blitzcrank is going to go ahead and ward it up as well. Ooh, what's happening there? We've got Zed being engaged on. He's pushing up top, as we saw before. And it looks like he kind of overstayed his welcome here. In goes the Jarvan on him. He's actually going to face check that bush with him there. He's going to ulti the Orianna. There's the Shen ulti, so he jumps out because he knows that he's not going to be able to power through that. In comes the Blitzcrank as well. Leona says, I'm going to try to save you. No, I'm not even going to try. Does he have the jump? He does not, so he ends up going down as well. This is pretty much a free Baron for the blue team. Red team's not going to be able to contest this when the entire blue team is up. Vayne's not here, but she's still able to get here very quickly. The Fiddle is waiting in this bush. There is his ulti, so he's coming in. And the fact that the Baron did actually apply that debuff means that the Orianna goes down. It ends up being a 1-for-1. But it does actually scare the blue team off of the Baron, interestingly enough. And it ends up being a 1-for-1 and a stopped Baron, which is actually really good. Nice dodge there from the Leona. Grab from Thresh. Don't think this will go in the blue team's favor if they decide to stick this out. Although she's really low. Down she goes to the Ezreal. Leona's getting really low as well. She's not dead yet. The Jarvan's chasing down the Ezreal. Everybody else is dead. Down goes Leona to the Blitzcrank. The Thresh is trying to take down the Blitz. The Jarvan jumps over. No, Blitz does not go down. And it looks like Jarvan is going to escape this, but Shen is doing his best to take down the Ezreal. And I don't think it's going to happen. He's going to try to get out of this. He does flash over the wall. I don't think it's going to be quite enough. No, he's going to go down. Down he goes. And it's shutdown gold for Ezreal. So very nice by him. That was not really what I was expecting at all. Dragon's coming up soon. The red team's not really able to think about the Baron at the moment, but they are actually pushing down here. Not anymore, though. Not anymore. I do kind of like that. I like the woo, you know, the sounds it makes. In goes the Blitzcrank, chasing down the Zed as well as the Vayne, but Vayne's not actually coming. So Blitzcrank says, hey, let's fight. And Zed's like, okay, bring it. In comes the Jarvan, though, so Zed is going to be forced to run away. He does jump out, and by doing so was able to dodge that ulti there. Or not ulti, but pull there from Blitz. So not bad at all. Fiddlesticks is getting his blue again. And Thresh is just kind of walking around here. I'm not actually sure what he's doing. There are wards here, so the red team knows that nobody's going in. Blue team knows that nobody's going in. And Baron looks like he's going to be happy for a little while, and he's going to live a pleasant life. For a little while. Gold is actually surprisingly close still. I mean, yeah, it was close earlier, but I mean, look at that. They are 10 kills ahead, but they're still only 2k gold ahead. And that's actually pretty impressive. I mean, they're towers ahead. They are kills ahead. And I'm kind of curious exactly what has them so far up. I guess it is the CS. Thresh has a lot of CS. Ooh. Nope, didn't end up happening there. Thresh has a lot more CS. Zed has a little bit more CS. A little bit more CS. Ooh, that's a decent amount there. So I guess it's mostly in the CS. And it could also be the fact that there are assists and such for the red team that the blue team did not have. There was a dragon there for the Vayne. Did not end up being contested at all. I don't think the red team has contested a single dragon yet. I guess they haven't needed it. I mean, they're still doing pretty well on their gold, as I was just saying. So, I mean, I guess they're still doing alright here. Ezreal and Fiddle are kind of caught out of position here. As you can see here, very little effective health. Down went the Fiddlesticks, and the Ezreal was able to get out, but Fiddlesticks went down. And this means that this is a bit of a power play for the blue team. And the red team's going to have to be very cautious here. Thresh can pull people under the tower, so he can at least do stuff to them. Oh, nice pull there from Thresh. Managed to make it so the Blitzcrank's passive got popped. And the Leona barely manages to get out of that one alive. But she does indeed manage to get out of that one alive. And that means that Blitzcrank is going to have to play super cautious. Leona's going to be able to get right back into this because she's going to be able to heal. This tower is going to go down. Good attempt at a pull, but it didn't end up happening. And now Leona's back out. Fiddlesticks is back up as well. Leona ulti is up, and if she lands this on them, it could end up turning out very bad for them. They're going in on the Shen. Shen's getting pretty low. Blue team re-engaged. Let's go ahead and go to this. The blue team definitely has considerably less health here. And down goes the Orianna. The Zed gets pulled there from the Blitzcrank, and he goes down. Fiddlesticks is working his way over here, but I don't know if he's even going to be needed. There we go. There is his ulti. The rest of the blue team is falling. It looks like the Shen is just taking off. He is going to survive this, but it did not end up turning out well for the blue team at all. And there is another dragon, a Baron for the red team. Sorry. And he's going to go ahead and go in on the inhibitor up here, from the looks of it. But it's going to be a Baron for an inhibitor, and I'm not really sure that's worth it for the blue team. But on the other hand, I mean, it's not like he could prevent this Baron, so at least he's getting something from it. Thresh is going up there to counter it. I don't know that he's going to be able to get there in time. I mean, yeah, Shen doesn't have that much damage, but he's still not really all that scared. Oh, missed the pull there. Thresh is trying his best. Down went the Baron, and I think Thresh may end up getting a kill on him. His shield comes out, and if he can land a pull, he's dead. Nope, there's the slow, and down goes the Shen. So it ended up being a Baron and a kill for an inhibitor, which is definitely pushing it towards the no, not quite worth it phase. So, good job getting an inhib, but not so good because of the fact that she died too. I do kind of like that. That's pretty nice. It cleans up a lot of the space, and it really shows you exactly what you're looking at. Health, nearby champions, everything. That's really nice. I like that. Right, so we've got Ezreal back here at the base, probably waiting to shop. He did indeed end up going for the Trinity Force build. So again, like I said, that's really surprising, but did end up happening. Now the Leona just got caught out. She was warding there. She didn't end up dying. The blue team was kind of a little afraid to engage. Thresh is top, but they weren't sure where the rest of the people are. And Fiddlesticks' ulti is almost back up again. So, had they engaged this, especially with Shen being dead, it might not have turned out well for them. I mean, it would have, because of the fact that Fiddle was so far away. But they didn't know that. They did not know where Fiddle was. So, they decided to play it safe, and I don't really blame them. I probably would have done the same. Blue team appears to be pinging the bot lane down there, saying, let's get this tower, and the red team's just kind of hanging out mid. I have a feeling they're going to slowly push the way down here, but I guess not. Looks like they are going in on Dragon, which is not here. Do they know it's not here? They do think... They do know it's not here, but I guess they're thinking it's going to be respawning soon, which it's not. It still has a minute and a half left, so I'm not quite sure what they were thinking there, but... they're coming back to mid now. Zed is still split pushing bot. And nope, didn't end up working. So he's going to be able to push that back. Shen is pushing top. Looks like the Ezreal is going to go ahead up there to contest this. And that is enough to force that Shen back. Ulti comes out from Ezreal. And, oh, that right there tells Shen, hey, he's not planning on coming down here. Was that an interrupt? Yes! Fiddlesticks was trying to ulti there, and the Blitzcrank was actually able to pop him up. So that did not go quite as well as Fiddlesticks had hoped. His ulti's now on cooldown, and he got absolutely nothing for that. Zed was able to get the bot tower. Shen's probably going to be able to get the top tower. And the blue team is just pushing down here. And it looks like the Leona's going to go down. Down went the Ezreal as well. And Zed and Thresh are having a little bit of trouble here as the entire blue team is now here. Good attempt at a pull there from Blitzcrank. Did not quite end up landing. Blitzcrank is going to go down, but I really don't know. It looks like Thresh is going to go down as well. The only one left standing is Zed, and his team is not coming up yet. The Fiddlesticks will be up soon, but this tower goes down. This tower is going to go down. Fiddlesticks does not have an ulti, and I have a feeling this is going to be GG. Unless the Zed could end up taking them down, but I don't think it's going to happen. And down goes the Nexus. So that is the end of this game. For a little while there, I thought the red team might actually end up coming out ahead on this. But they did end up missing out a few small mistakes, ulting in this bush where that ward was. He didn't know the ward was there, but it did pick him up, and that right there was a lot of that last little bit. So let's go ahead and take a look at the people, their items and CS and such. We've got the Thresh with 225 CS versus Shen with 206. Thresh is 355 versus 6310. He's got Frozen Mallet, Blade of the Rune King, Static Shiv, Berserker's Greaves, the Home Guard enchant, and a health potion. He went kind of bruiser-ish and kind of AD carry-ish. We've got Shen, who's got Spirit Visage, Sunfire Cape, Phage, Giant's Belt, Warden's Mail, and a Ninja Tabby. The Zed is at 255 CS versus Orianna with 264. They're actually pretty close there. He is 876 versus 7713. So he came out a little ahead on kills, but quite a bit behind on assists there. So he's definitely behind in gold. He's got Blade of the Rune King, Black Cleaver, Mercury Strike with the Home Guard enchant, Last Whisper, Hex Drinker, and a Doran Shield versus Rabadon's Deathcap, Zhonya's Hourglass, Athene's Unholy Grail, Sorcerer's Shoes, the Alacrity enchant. That's pretty interesting. Blasting Wand, and a health potion. I guess it makes sense, really, because she was not really having to worry about home guards too much. Ezreal has 206 CS versus 213 for Vayne. They're actually pretty close there, but he's 668 versus 4711. He's got Trinity Force, Bloodthirster, Last Whisper, Berserker's Greaves, no enchant, Chain Vest, and a Doran's Blade versus Blade of the Rune King. Of course, it's Vayne. Phantom Dancer, Quicksilver Sash, Berserker's Greaves, Doran's Blade, and a Longsword. Leona's got 9 CS versus 19 for Blitzcrank. She's 299 versus 8616. He is huge compared to her. She's got Lock of the Iron Solari, Ruby Sidestone, Ninja Tabby, Giant's Belt, and a Philosopher's Stone versus Frozen Heart, Ruby Sidestone, Warden's Mail. Is he really going for a Randuin's as well? It looks like it. Boost of Mobility, Giant's Belt, and a Negatron. So he is really nastily built there. The Fiddlesticks has 128 CS versus 87 for Jarvan. He is 688 versus 10217. He's got Deathfire Grasp, Void Step, Sorcerer's Shoes with Distortion, the Haunting Guise, Giant's Belt, and a Spirit Stone versus Randuin's Almond, Lock of the Iron Solari, Spirit of the Ancient Golem, Boots of Mobility, and a Negatron Cloak. So that's the end of this game. I'm kind of glad that I got to see the new raid fight or team fight UI. That's pretty awesome, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. So I'll see you guys next time, and have a good night. Bye.